How will Star Wars Resistance Season 1 end? I share your thoughts in this video, but first, I want to say welcome back to Star Wars Speculation, where we ask you to use the Force within you to make the Star Wars community a better place by sharing your theories and speculation, and you can do that by answering the question of the day at the end of the video. But let's get right back to the topic here. It's Star Wars Resistance Season 1 ending, and Patrick Francis states, I think the first season will end with a fairly small scrimmage with the First Order, just for Starkiller Base to go off. And yeah, that would be pretty amazing to see in the animation, Patrick, the Starkiller Base attacking Hosnian Prime and that system of planets. And David McDonald agrees with Patrick. He states, I hope the season ends just as the First Order attacks all out in the system. Then the second season starting at the same time as Starkiller Base shooting and destroying the 4 planets in The Force Awakens, just to start the season off with a bang. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see exactly how the season ends, David. I have a feeling that the First Order may actually take over the Colossus before the ending of the season and before the attack Hosnian Prime in that system of planets. And moving on here, we have Blue Jogan, and he or she states, I think that season 1 is going to end with the spy revealing his or her identity. Great video, by the way. Well, first of all, thank you for the comment, Blue Jogan. And yes, Turkland TV actually agrees with you. He states in the comments, the first season's premise is the search for spies of the First Order. It's fairly obvious that there will be a conclusion towards the end of season 1. But we can also expect the Resistance discovery of the First Order's arsenal, or at least a glimpse of what they are capable of. This will lead Kaz away from Colossus Station a few more times. Yeah, Turkland TV, I know I'm really looking forward to Poe Dameron taking out Kaz for some training in Episode 7, and I agree that the problem or conflict that really needs to be solved in this first season is who is the spy on the Colossus. I have a feeling that we're going to solve that problem. Kaz is going to figure out who exactly is the spy, but it's already going to be too late, and the First Order is going to take over the Colossus by the end of Season 1. But moving on here, we have Ward, longtime supporter of the channel. He states Season 1 will end with Kaz meeting his dad and us being introduced to Corsella and Greet Sonal. Yeah, Ward, I like that idea. I also had the idea previously that Kaz will be rushing to try and save his dad on Hosnian Prime. He's going to know about the attack, and that is going to be the climax. We also had Bobby V leave a comment, and he stated, the season will end where The Force Awakens did. Starkiller Base will be destroyed, but the Hosnian system and the Republic are gone, and the First Order is invading. I like this idea, Bobby, but for a show that is targeted towards young kids, I think this might be a little too grim and dark of a season ending. Of course, if Kaz is able to rescue his dad and show him the atrocities of the First Order, then I suppose that shows some hope for the future and gives a brighter ending for our target demographic, those young people out there. But moving on here, we have JJ, and he states that in one of the featurettes or trailers, Kaz looks like he's trying to help out the Red Pilot. That's Freya, I believe. He speculates that she's probably hurt, so his theory is that the station is being destroyed, and Kaz has sent out a distress signal to his dad to hopefully get the New Republic to come and support them. Great theory as always, JJ. It certainly does look like we're headed towards a First Order takeover, and I'm wondering where do the Aces end up after that. So as always, very interesting speculation, man. Last year, we have the Medieval Man 9. He says, well, this entire first season is taking place in the months leading up to The Force Awakens, so I think we're going to get to just a few days before Poe is sent by Leia to meet up with Lor San Tekka, and the kickoff to Episode 7. The final episode of Resistance will be Kaz, Team Fireball, and probably the Aces being tasked by Leia to cause some sort of distraction to draw the First Order's attention away from Poe so that he can slip away to his meeting. The events of Episodes 7 and 8 happen between the seasons, and Season 2 opens at some point after Episode 8 or Episode 9. If there isn't some sort of time jump between the two saga movies, I believe there will be a jump of some kind. So Season 2 will happen a few weeks or months after Episode 8, where all the events of The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi have a major impact on life on the Colossus and the people who live there. I really like this idea, Medieval Man 9, Season 1 ending right before The Force Awakens, tying into it, and then we pick up after The Last Jedi, and it leads us into episode 9. Remember, season 2 is going to be premiering just a few months before episode 9, so how cool would it be to get some information on the state of the galaxy after episode 8, but before the premiere of episode 9? That, I think, would be fantastic. It would definitely boost the ratings on Resistance and get a heck of a lot of people interested. Thanks to all of you who left a comment. I'm looking forward to hearing more from you in the comments below today. And that said, the question of the day today is whether or not you think any of the minor or major characters are going to die in Star Wars Resistance Season 1. Let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching Star Wars Speculation, and may the Force be with you.